There's Jack Sparrow. Jack, say hello. What's up? Yeah. Alright, check it out. First thing we're gonna do, got our car jacked up and do jack stands. Now, if you got a hydraulic jack, this is 3-ton from Harbor Freight, this is $74. Great jack. Great jack, heavy duty. Alright, now what you wanna do is set the jack up in the middle of the car. And you see this pad right here? I set the jack right up under this, jack the car up at the same time on both sides. This job gonna suck. Alright, and let's go over here. And you wanna place your jack stands. You got rubber pads on each side. Right here, these are the jacking points. That rubber pad right there. So what you wanna do is set your jack stands up, right up against that. Lower the car down till it just touches. And then, whoops, dang it, man. This microphone messed up, dang it. All right, and then what you're gonna do is come around here. And you're gonna push this button right here. That's gonna lock your emergency brakes, all right? We got that done. Now we're gonna get us a big piece of cardboard and we're gonna lay up under there, get it laid up under there. We got one right over here. This is so when we gotta get in there. This is a nice big piece too. You know how us do-it-yourselfers do it. We get down. Alright, look at that. Oh yeah, that looks nice and comfortable up in there. I go up in there and go to sleep. Alright, the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you where the starter's located. Damn, this thing is messed up. Man, this is gonna suck. It's really gonna suck. Alright. This is gonna suck, guys. Alright, the first thing we're gonna do is let's get this tire off and get it out of the way. We got 17mm bolts. Let's go get us a socket and everything and get this off. Be right back. Alright guys, here we go. Let's get this. There's some nice tires on it, nice rims on this thing. What size are these things, man? 19-inch rims, damn. Alright, so we have 5. These are not lug nuts, these are actual bolts that hold this in. And these are 17mm. So I got me a 17mm deep, 1/2-inch drive. And what we're gonna do is go in there. See what I mean? They're bolts on this. So don't think you messed up something. Alright. Let's get all 5 of those off, well the other 3, and we'll be right back. Alright, we're on our last one. Now what you want to do, well, when you take this off, this rim's going to start dropping. So what you want to do is loosen this one up. Take it out slowly. And then you want to grab this whole tire and make sure it doesn't hit up against anything. Wow, this thing is stuck up there. Dang it, you know, let me get my jack, let me get the camera stand and set it up. Be right back. Alright, there we go. Now we're gonna do this. Man, this thing is stuck. Dang it. Alright, when it's stuck like this, we're gonna get us a hammer and you're gonna hit the inside. But you gotta be careful, you gotta make sure you get the hammer that has a rubber end, a mallet or something, because you do not want to use metal up against the tire or the rim. Let me show you that. Be right back. Alright guys, got me a nice big hammer, and this is what I mean. You want to have this rubber part on the end of it so you don't damage nothing on this rim. Now before we do that, what we're going to do is take one of our bolts. You're going to put it back in there. Make sure it's in there nice and go until it stops, and then loosen up about 5 turns. That's it. So that way this thing don't fly off and damage nothing. Then you want to get inside and you want to take the rubber part and you want to hit right about there on the tire. There we go. Now we're off. Now it's ready to come off. So what we're going to do now is set the camera up over here. Take the bolt out. Nice and easy. Take it off of there. Alright, let's put this to the side and we'll be right back. All right, guys, here we go. We're up under the vehicle. I'm gonna show you guys this starter. Get a little light right here. This starter is inside there. Let's see if we can get a big angle like this. There it is, right back there. You can see the back of it, the wires are. I can't believe that they actually did this. All right, let's stop playing around here. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is, let's get to some of this stuff out of the way. We got a shield, little cover right here. Looks like half the bolts of it are gone. And these bolts are loose. What the heck, man? These are plastic glue. You figure for so much money for these vehicles, it's like, couldn't you just put some metal screws right there? Look at this, man. I'm unscrewing this by hand. It's got a little oil leak up under here as well. And we pop the center out and I'll pull the rest of it out. So we got to do that one too. Let's put this down to the side. And we got big ones right here. Let's see if I can get me a pair of long needle nose pliers in there. Pop that out. Alright, let's go to the other side. Yeah, there's the other one. Let's get that in there. Pop that out. See, there's two of them. And then let's see, we got some 5/16. Okay, one missing right there. What we got over here? Oh, man, get out of here. Then we got a little Torx. Torx on the end. This bolt's missing. That one's missing. It's got bolts missing everywhere on this thing. Alright, so first let's start off with a 5/16. Let's see. Get our sockets over here. Okay, we're going to try 8mm deep, 1/4" drive. Yep. We're going to put it on the end of our cordless drill right here. Okay. And let's get those off. Alright, let's set all that down by there. Wait a minute, is that part of it? No, actually, it unbolts from that. Good, good. So what we gotta do here? Is this the only one that's holding it on now? Let's find out. Taking it off by hand, man. Can you believe this mess, man? This is ridiculous. Like somebody had this off for some reason. Well, it is a dough too. All right, so let's see what it pop out. It looks like it should have. Oh no, it's still hooked up right there. All right, so let's go get a Torx and take these screws out. Let's see what they are. Be right back. All right, guys, we back. Right here, we got T25. It's Torx sockets, a Torx socket, 1/4" drive. And go over here and take this out. All right, let's go do our other side. Then take this cover out. Be right back. All right, guys, got my other Torx bolt out right there. T25 again. Now let's pull this whole shield out of here. Think like it's got a little something leaking right over there. This thing is, there we go, leaking over there. All right, man, this sucks. This is that pad we was jacking it up at. I'm gonna jack it up from the center. All right, the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put all our bolts that took out of here. We're gonna put it in this shield, and we're gonna put that to the side. The next thing we're gonna do is, I want to get this pan out of the way. So we can see better. And what we have here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts. And those bolts are 16mm or 5/8. So I'm using a 5/8 deep impact socket. Perfect. Let's hook this up onto our air gun here. Get an air line. Let's buzz them out. Where's our air line at? There we go. Over here. All right, here's an air line. get up there, buzz them bolts out. And take this pan out of there. Be right back. All right, got 4 of the bolts out. I got 1 more left. Right back here. Let's go back here, grab this bolt. There's that there. Drop right down. We got a little heat shield right here. That's gonna stay into place. Man, this sucks. All right, so let's put our bolts into the pan. Dang it. Oil leaking over here too. Alright, you know what we're going to do here? Instead of putting our bolts into the pan, let's take our bolts and we're going to stick them back into the frame just so we know exactly where they go. So let's put those back in there. We'll be right back. Alright, guys, let's I'm trying to see if those exhaust manifold bolts over here, if I can somehow reach it from the top. But first, we got to remove this top cover and the cover that goes on the valve cover. And we got 4 10mm bolts. So I got my 10mm 1/4" drive socket. Go ahead and buzz them out. We're gonna take this cover off. Be right back. All right, we got all 4 bolts out. All of them are the same length. Let's pick this cover up, take this cover off. And what we're gonna do is take our bolts and put them back in place so we know exactly where they go. This thing looks like a nightmare. All right, the next thing we'll do, pull up our cover off of here. All right, that's cool. We got that up. Set this to the side, put our bolts in there, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got the cover off, and dang it, I still can't see them bolts. This job gonna suck. Too bad y'all can't see me right now, because right now I'm looking crazy in the face trying to figure this out. All right, what if we can, there's no way I can, unless I remove the valve cover. Nope. That is not gonna happen. You know what, so I can see better, let's get this air cleaner and all out of the way. First of all, let's see, let's get this cover up. This thing is missing bolts everywhere. Dang it. Clips missing, and there's one over here. Let's take this up. Put that on to the side. All right, we have 2 torque bolts right here, and let's see here. Look at this. I'm turning them by hand like this. This is what you call. I'm using a T25 Torx. Yours is not supposed to be coming out by hand like this. So I have no idea what the heck going on. All right. Let's see here. Pick that up. Put that to the side. Let's put our bolts screws back in here like the other person should have did. So we're missing a bolt right here. This one's over here is broken. So let's set this down to the side. The next thing we're gonna do is somehow get our air cleaner and all this out of here. What is this? All right, here's our mass airflow sensor, and we got our plug right here. Let's disconnect that. I should have welds on right now. There's 2 clips on both sides. Squeeze the clips in and unplug it. Let's lean that back over to the side. That's done. Next thing we got, I don't know what the heck we got. What's this? We got a hose going over here, going to the expansion tank. Let's clip that up. In fact, we're gonna get that expansion tank out of the way also. All right, we got another clip under here. See this clip right here? Just pop that clip up, and there's one on the other side. Pop that one down. So that's gonna loosen that up. Great, perfect right there. What we got over here? A little vacuum hose. You see this vacuum hose over here?
I think that's it.
We got a little vacuum hose right here, and this is plastic right here, so I want to be very careful. So we'll just pull that off. Remember, that goes right there. Now let's get us a flat screwdriver, or you can use an 8mm, or it looks like a 7 maybe. Instead of getting, or you can use a flat screwdriver. Let me see here. That was a 7, maybe a 1/4 inch. All right, I'm using a 6mm 1/4 inch drive. I'm going to use my 2-inch 1/4 inch drive extension 1/4" drive ratchet, and I'm going to loosen up that clamp. Okay, that should be enough. And then, let's see if I can slowly wiggle this off. Perfect. Pull it out of here. Great. I'm taking this off. What is this? Like a little seal up there. I don't know if that stays up there then. Wow. I ain't gonna mess with it. We'll leave that just like that. So we're gonna put this over to the side. And now, let's see if we can get the rest of this air cleaner off and get this out of here. I have no idea what's holding this thing in. Okay, I see a couple things. All right, so what we're gonna do here, let's get off this hose right here. And this hose, you see them ridges right there? There's one on this side and there's one on that side. So what you want to do is squeeze both of them in and pull that tube off. Pull it off, pop it down to the side. On this side, you got a clip right here and another one. Okay, let's see if we can pick this up, walk that out of the way, take it off with the air filter and all. Look inside there, make sure there's no bolts. There's no bolts holding it down in there. Great, so let's put our air. This is a big air filter. Let's put that back in there. And guys, we are starting to build up a line. So what we're gonna have to do now is start our party line. If you don't know what that is, I'm gonna show you as soon as we come back. We'll be back. All right, guys, here we go. Our party line. A lot of our subscribers already know what this is. Now, what you're gonna do is when you get a big job like this, every time you take off a part, you put it in a line. That's called the party line. So no matter how long this job is apart, you start from the end of the line and then you can just work your way back and you know exactly where everything goes.
He's part of the line?
He is not part of the party line. Sammy, beat it. Amscray. Vamonos. Get out of here.
He don't care.
No, he don't care.
He said
all
whatever.
Right. So we got that straightened out. Let's get back to this BMW. We'll be right back. All right, guys. The next thing we do, let's try to get this thing out of here. Move this hose out the way. We got 2 4-way screws, but it still hold on to this. Wait a minute, this one right here. Is this the only bolt that's holding that whole big thing in? Let's find out. Okay, what we got here? No? Okay, we got a T30 bolt right there. So I'm using my T30 1/4" drive socket with my 2-inch, 3-inch, 2-inch, 1/4" drive extension, and my 1/4" drive ratchet. And I probably didn't have to use the extension, but oh well. All right, so let's get this bolt out of here. All right, it's a long bolt. No. Oh, okay, dang it. So I'm going to have to take those out because I see a bolt down there. So let's put this to the side and let me get a Phillips screwdriver. Be right back. All right, got my 4-way screwdriver. Let's take these 2 screws out. All right, let's see if get this hose out the way. Make sure nothing else is holding it in the way. You know what? It's a clamp. Let's go back down some kind of way. Now we need to go back down, and of course it won't go back down. Here we go. Let's make sure these clips are up. All right, now let's try to pick it up. Bam, there we go. All right, so let's put this down to the side because that's gonna go to the party line. And then what we're gonna do
awfully dirty down here.
Yeah, it sure is. Then we're gonna do, let's put our screws back in here so we know exactly where they go. All right, now let's go back to our T30 bolt because the other one is right there.
But why do you have to remove that?
I don't know. Actually, I don't have to, but I'm gonna move it anyway. I don't care.
Alright.
I ain't got nothing. I don't have nothing better to do.
Okay.
Should have left. Maybe I should have left it alone. Oh, there we go. You see, it pulls right out of there. So. Give me a hard time today. I'm making time for this. Dang
I say
it.
leave it.
Huh?
I say leave it. Put the screws right back in there.
Yeah, I might be. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I'll just leave it.
Before you start looking crazy in the face.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna leave that. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do. Let's we got 2 torque bolts up here holding in our expansion tank. We'll swing that expansion tank to the side. So let's get our T25 torque socket and let's get our 2 bolts right here. Okay, one right here and the other one is, where's that other one at? The other one is right back here. So let's get those out and we'll be right back. All right, we got our last bolt out here. And what we want to do here is take this, let's unplug this. Let's unplug, all right, on the bottom. Little tab, squeeze the tab in and unplug it. All right, and we just want to swing this over to, this is kind of empty. All right, we're going to swing that and hang that to the side. Now, man, I can barely see the exhaust manifold now. Holy cow. This is an AC. If this AC line wasn't in the way, I would be able to get that with no problem. But dang it. It is in the... Oh man, look at that, guys. That'd be a perfect... I would be able to get to that perfectly. I would have the room to get in there with no problem whatsoever. Let me get this all out of the way. Let me see.
Oh.
What?
It's like blinding.
Oh. Dang it, that is... Yep, I can definitely see the bolts. Let me see. What I'm gonna do is put these bolts back where they belong, and we're gonna investigate this a little further. Be right back. All right, guys. That thing sucks, man. If the AC line wasn't in the way, I can reach my hand in here. I can fill one bolt. So now I'm gonna think, can I do this without removing the exhaust manifold? Okay, wait a minute. What is that I'm looking at down there? What's that Torx bolt? Wait, let me show you. Right there, that reversible Torx bolt. That's going to the motor mount. What if we remove the motor mount? You know what? I got an idea. The first thing we're gonna do, what is this? This is a big pipe right here. That's a ground wire? What the heck is that? Okay, that's a ground strap. Let's get us some tools, because what we're going to do is remove this nut right here, take off the ground strap, and we're going to try something freaky. Yeah, I can dig it. And we're going to get that off. Be right back. All right, guys, before we continue, let's disconnect our negative terminal on the battery, because we're really starting to get down to the nitty-gritty right here. And on the negative terminal right here, we have a 10mm nut right there. So I'm using a 12-inch straight driving extension with my 10mm deep. And we're gonna go in there. You're not gonna take the nut off. That's all we're gonna do is loosen it. Get it. Just so we can reach down there, twist the terminal back and forth, and get it off. And now what you wanna do is put it down to the side, and you wanna make sure you have that thing down to the side. Make sure it can't snap back and touch that ground, because touch that battery, because if it does, with that starter out, that's hitting up against them wires, hitting up against anything ground, you in some deep trouble. You might want to junk the car at that point. All right, so we got that. Let's close up the hood, and then we're gonna go back up into the front, and we're gonna try something out. Right back. All right, guys, we're back over here. Now, what I'm gonna use is my 2-foot 3/8 drive extension with my 13mm. Oh, there it is. 13mm swivel socket 3/8 drive. All right, and what we're gonna do is go down here. Now, what I want to do is get that ground wire off. That sucks because I think the whole thing is turning. There it is. So what I'm doing is actually pushing the extension to the side. So actually what I'm doing is the bolt that's going through there, I am putting it to the side so it holds up against the hole it's in and can be able to take that nut right off of there. And you can see it's coming off. And I can probably get my hand, getting that back on is gonna suck. I could have made that better. Okay, there we go. Get that off. Now, for the top bolt on the motor mount, now I'm going to be using a reversible Torx, and this is what a reversible Torx looks like. It's a Torx socket, and it's inverted. That's another name they call it, inverted Torx. And I am going to be using, what size is this anyway? A B12 with my same extension, and luckily I can get straight onto it with no problem whatsoever. Now, I'm going to make sure. Shut up. All right, got that out of there. That's a long bolt. All right, now to get that bolt out of there, what I'm gonna do is well, no, it won't come up. I'm gonna get a magnet and we're gonna take that up. Be right back. All right, got my magnet here. Get my magnet. Get our bolt out of there, and we are looking great. All right, now guys, just like I said, just like I said before, I never did this job, so I'm pretty much going on a song and a prayer right now. All right, let's see if we can get this ground wire. Great, got this ground wire out of there. Let's put this to the side, out of the way somewhere, and oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're looking good. I hope. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. What the heck am I doing? All right, now we're gonna go up underneath and get to the 2 nuts that's holding that mount in as well. Be right back. All right, guys, here we go. We're up under the vehicle. Here's your rack and pinion right here. Here's the outside. Here's the inner tie rod right here behind this boot. You got a nut right here, and you got one right there. 13mm. So what I'm using in my 13mm deep 1/2-inch drive with my 4 1/4-inch 1/2-inch drive extension. And what we're gonna do is go up here and take both of them out. Perfect, great. There's not a third one? No, I don't see a third one. Everything looking good. All right, let's put these to the side for now. The next thing we're gonna do is get us our hydraulic jack and pray. Oh man, look at this oil up in here. Anyway, let's stop messing around. Wow, look at this. Like somebody jacked it up or something right there. Or maybe it's just like that, I don't know. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna jack this engine up as well. But we're gonna use a block of wood that goes from one end to the other end, so you don't put the jack right in the center and bend this pan, because it looks like it's kind of bent already, and that kind of sucks. So we're gonna get our hydraulic jack up on here, and we're gonna jack this engine up, and we're gonna try to work that mount out of there some kind of way. I have no idea right now. But anyway, we'll be right back. All right, guys, you see we got this block of wood going up under the oil pan. great. Now we're gonna jack this up and just see how high we can jack this so we can get some clearance in there. All right, let's jack it up. Yeah, look at that going up. All right, good enough. All right, so we're jacked up enough. And see our mount is definitely out of the way. And actually, there it is. You saw I just pop that mount right out of the way. Look at that. Look at that. Now, I wish they can get that mount out of there, gonna. It ain't such a easy job. If this rack wasn't in the way, I'd be able to get it out of the way. But what I'm gonna do here, let's see if we can somehow get this backed up towards the back of the car, because I got an idea what I want to try here. Now it's got stuck. There it is. Alright, what I want to do is get that thing to the back of the way, and we got the top mount bracket. If this rack wasn't in the way, I'd be in. So, I'm gonna try to work. Okay, one. I can see two. Let me get a light. I'll show you. On that mount up there, that motor mount bracket, you can see the bolt. One right there. Number two. And can I see number 3 and 4? No, I can't. But if that mount was out of the way, I would be able to see them. So let me, dang it, twisted this thing. All right, guys, let me get this thing twisted back into place. Oh, there it is. No, it ain't. If I can see push this back to the side, I can see the other one. It looks like our AC compressor is in the way a little bit. So what if I drop the AC compressor? If I can just see those other two bolts. Okay, I see one and I see two. I see them. Wow. I can actually see those bolts. Getting to them is gonna suck. Let me see. Let's see through here. Getting them is gonna suck. If I can get it right there, get that mount in that position right over there, that'll be great. I know I can see him then. All right, let's jack the engine up. Let's see if we can jack it up a little bit more. We're gonna try to jack this engine up as high as it can possibly go. Oh yeah, we got more to go. Go ahead. Okay, hold it. Oh yeah, look at it, guys. Push that right over there. And me pushing it to the side ain't gonna help. I'm almost there. I am almost over there, but I can see the bolts. Let me show you the light. Let me get the light. I'm gonna have to use a swivel. You can see one bolt right there, that reversible torque's up there and up there, and with a swivel I will be able to get it. And let's see if we can jack it up a little bit more. Hold it. You saw that mount move? Okay, it's off to the side. Great. Let me get it with my light. All right, I can move that one and get that one. But if I get it over there, down in that corner, that'll be great. Then I can lay the engine down some, and I can definitely get to those bolts. Just a little bit more. What is that? No, I ain't taking that line off. You crazy. Like a puzzle, man. You know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna get me a 3/8 thing, and I'm gonna try this. Be right back. All right, guys, that thing's still in the way, man. I want that mount. I want that mount over there to the side. All right, let me have Sylvia pass me the pry bar. Could you pass me that pry bar out there? That thing. All right, so let's try a little pry bar right here. Here we go. Side of the way. And then if I need to push it back, good. I can pull it back and out of the way. Great. All right, here we go. This is gonna be the tough part right here. I can see daylight up there. No, I ain't gonna be able to get to that. That is gonna be tight to get to that top one. Way down.
Go into the light.
Huh?
Don't go into the light.
You gonna sit here and start with me? And you see they got this big job. We're gonna get this reverse. We got two of them right there. We are gonna definitely need a swivel, unless, see, if that mount wasn't there, if that mount had came out of there, then I can lower the engine down, and I can definitely see. Get those bolts out. You know what I might do? I might lower that down a little bit. But let's get our sockets and all and extensions and get this done. Be right back. All right, guys, I'm up here on the top. And check this out. Look all this room I got right here. You know, before we mess this up, let's unplug this right here. Squeeze the tab in, unplug it, get that harness out of the way so we don't mess that up. What about if we brought our mount up this way? And it's completely out of the way then. Dang, I stuck that thing back there like I lost my mind. Let's go back up under there. All right, where's our mount out? There it is. All right. I mean, it looked like it was enough room to get over there. There it is. There it is. Let's go. Let's go up on the top. All right, there's our mount right there. What the heck was that dropped? Oh, that's the bolt for that thing. Okay, let's go try to bring our mount up here out of the way. That is one tight fit. Like, see if I can go up just a little bit more on this engine, I'm as high as it'll go. And it is so close. I mean, it is, there it is. Bam, look at that. Look at that, it's out of the way. I don't have to take it out. I don't need to take the mount out. If I wanted to, could I? Could I? If I push that to the front and get that out of the way some kind of way. Okay, where is it stuck on them hoses down there? I'd love to walk that. I'm getting greedy, ain't I? Instead of just go ahead and taking that off, I'm up there sitting getting greedy, which is not good. But anyway, I'm gonna try to bring that more forward. I don't care. Nope. That sucks. Okay, but can I pick it up some at least? thing will fit out like a puzzle. Dang, it just went further down. Let me see if I get up under here. Where is it at? There it is right there. Look at that. Look at that mount right there. Look at that mount. Come on, I know you're right there. I know. There it is. Look at that. Now, I don't have to take it out. I'm content with it right there. But, you know, me, I got to go ahead and try to... Oh, look at that. All right, we got the mount out. Check that.
That's one way to put it.
What you know...
We got the mount. Jimmy, he said we got the mount out.
All right, now, guys, check this out. Let's go up here. And there's our bracket right there. But you know what I want to do now? If I take out the tie rod and move the tie rod out to swing it out the way, I could probably see that better. But what I'm going to do is lower the engine down so I can see if I can see those reversible torques even better. All right, so let's lower the engine down. I got to change my gloves, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we lowered the jack some, so I brought our engine down some. And let's see here. Let's put this light on a different way. Okay, if we look back here, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I might be able to get them without using a swivel, but I definitely should have a swivel. I'm not letting this thing down all the way where it can go. So let's get our reversible torques and see what we can do. Be right back. All right, guys, I got me an inverted Torx E12. Last time didn't I say B12? What the heck? That's a, I don't know. That's a E actually. And I got a 12-inch 3/8 drive extension. And the problem here, guys, you know, I can get to this one right here. No, not really. It's like I'm not really on it, and I'm hitting up against there. I am going to need a swivel, 3/8 swivel extension. You know, just a swivel. Dang it! All right, be right back.